Tonight's coverage of the Stanberry Invitational Basketball Tournament on Albany TV. Coverage for this week's tournament games have been brought to you by these fine sponsors. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany. The Albany Hy-Vee, the B&G in the Morning Podcast. Northwest Cell, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Jared Tunnel Meat Co. in Albany Mo. Northwest Chiropractic in Maryville and Stanberry. Sherry's Pharmacy in Grant City. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Bank Northwest. King City Lumber Company. Midwest Data. Apple Nap Insurance in Grant City. The J.L. Houston Company in Hopkins. Sublime Flamingo Boutique in Albany. East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. Andy's Whistle Stop in downtown Albany. H&B Bank. Toby Gilbert Tire in King City. Williams Construction. Pineview Manor in Stanberry. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany. West Fork Tire and Auto in Stanberry. Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts in Albany. Lone Star Investments in Albany. Dr. Fallon Steen's DDS in Stanberry. The City of Albany, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany, Jefferson, King City, Mound City, North Andrew, North Nottoway, South Nottoway, Stanberry, and Worth County School Districts. And good evening. Welcome out again to Stanberry as we get set for our second game of the night. It's the number 3 seed Mound City Panthers against the 6 seed host Stanberry Bulldogs. Again, I'm Jared Rolvis, joined along with Mike Atkins, Brent Williams tonight on camera. Again, welcome out to Stanberry. Our pregame tonight brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. For the Mound City boys, they come in with a record of 8-5 on the season. And again, they also have some really tough losses to their credit against East Atchison, Bishop LeBlanc, South Holt, Platte Valley, and then Sacred Heart. For Stanberry, they come in with a record of 2-8 on the season, and they come in already with one loss here against Mound City at the beginning of the season by a final score of 53-44.
Well, what we've seen from Stanberry so far this year, they've stayed in games, they've played games tough, had a tough game against the Albany Warriors. That Warriors got them kind of at the end of the ball game. They're going to go with, as far as Colby McQuinn and Colby McQueen, I think, carry them. Adam Jensen also a factor. If they get scoring from others besides those big three, that's very definitely a plus. They'll play together. They'll be a tough out. They'll be solid fundamentally. Just right now might be a little bit. They don't have an overwhelming amount of size, and just might be just a little short in certain areas. And what Coach Groomer has done has been pretty well documented by everybody. So that, if there's anybody that'll get some things turned around, he'll do that. Mound City, it's the first time seeing them. Always, they've got the tradition now that even maybe if they don't have the same talent level, they still come into games expecting to win. Now, you mentioned they've had a tough run. Hey, tough schedule.
Yes.
That's going to make them better down the road as well. And they had the big loss last year with Tony Osborne, the Papas before that. And, we'll see how they come out of this. I would expect them to be a really solid ball club and have a little bit of the swagger still that they expect to win.
And do have a new coach this year, new head coach, Alan Ottman. So we'll get a chance to see how he does with the Mound City boys. We'll have that coming up for you next. Here against Stanberry, all a part of Stanberry tournament action tonight here on Albany TV. Got debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations and get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Pettyjohn Collision Center, plus vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
B&G in the Morning is a weekly podcast with co-hosts Brett Williams and Gavin Schaus. Every week, we cover the biggest stories from Missouri 8-man football, the NFL, the NBA, and more. We also do player interviews. Our goal is to keep you updated on what's going on in the sports world without the clickbait headlines. Hear us on Spotify, Anchor, and Facebook, giving our opinions on the biggest sports news every week.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. To order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items, call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North. And welcome back out. Again, our B&G in the Morning podcast. Starting lineup is brought to you by the B&G in the Morning podcast. Check out the B&G in the Morning podcast with co-hosts Brett Williams and Gavin Schaus on Spotify, Anchor, and Facebook. Starting lineups for Stanberry: Colby McQueen, Colby McQuinn, Adam Jensen, Jordan Wright, and Leo Fletchall for Mound City. Gavin Salisbury, Quentin Brandon, Trevor Tubbs, Chance Summers, and Keaton Zembles. Mound City wears their home white uniforms, purple lettering outlined in gold. Stanberry wears their road black uniforms, gold lettering outlined in white. The opening tip-off is going to be won here by Mound City, as Jensen touched it inside the circle after
After it had been tipped.
After it had been tipped. So Mound City gets the basketball and the possession arrow.
I just looked away for a minute and I saw the turnover. That's quick.
Zembles over to left wing here for Salisbury. Back up top for Zembles. Left wing, Trevor Tubbs, and he's going to be called for the travel. I take that back. The possession arrow does go to Stanberry here. Jordan Wright to inbounds here for the Bulldogs. Gets it in here for Colby McQuinn. Quinn brings ball across midcourt here for the Bulldogs. Mound City starts in a man-to-man defense. McQueen drives baseline, trying to leave it off for Jensen. And he's going to be called for the double dribble. So 2 turnovers here on the start of the possession for each team. Keaton Zembles brings the ball across here for the Panthers over to the right wing. Back up top, left wing. Quentin Brandon back up top for Zembles. Into the corner now for Summers. Zembles for Tubbs. To high post, back again for Tubbs. Inside for Summers. Spins, goes up, and will be fouled. He'll go to line to shoot 2 free throws.
Well, the Bulldogs really don't have anybody right now to match Summers' size inside or length inside. So look for any time that ball goes in the post, you'll see a rush to get him, spit it back out.
Foul there went against Jordan Wright. That's his first personal, team's first. Summers misses on the first free throw. Is able to knock down the second. 1-0, Mound City leads. Just a minute 10 here in the ball game. McQuinn to bring the ball across, sends it to left wing here for McQueen. McQueen dribbles inside the paint and lays in a little floater for 2.
Good finish in around the basket.
Salisbury inside for Quentin Brandon, who drains it from the free throw line. Wright gets this one inside for Fletchall, and they're going to get a foul here against Mound City. And I believe they're going to get Quentin Brandon, and they will. That's going to be his first, team's first.
When McQueen and McQuinn, a year from now, in the GRC West, you're probably looking at the best guard combination in the conference. I mentioned combination.
And McQueen drives in and lays it in off the glass for two. Maybe St. Joe Christian in that conversation as well with some of their three guards, as being fouled that time is Trevor Tubbs. He'll go to line to shoot two.
Well, and you got Tyler New. I guess maybe I've spoken too quickly. I don't know.
You said as a combination.
I did say combo.
So McQuinn picks up his first, as the first is good here from Trevor Tubbs. And the second, good as well. 5-4 Mound City leads, just over 2:10 gone here in the first quarter of play. McQueen over to McQuinn, into the corner for Jensen. Jensen drives baseline, trying to keep it in play, goes to McQueen in the corner. McQueen drives, puts up a shot from just in front of the free throw line, and this one just hits off back iron and bounces out. Tubbs into the corner. Salisbury sidesteps the defender. His shot no good. Summers with the putback, no good. Jordan Wright has it tipped away, picked up here by Tubbs. Into the corner for Summers. Back out from three. Quentin Brandon, no good. Rebound pulled in here by Colby McQuinn. McQuinn, top of the key. Leaves it off for Jensen up at the free throw line. Now McQueen drives inside the paint. Leaves it just short. Rebound picked up here by Salisbury. Fletchall. McQueen puts it up and in for two. McQueen forced the turnover and was able to put it back up and in.
McQueen both. Good efforts.
Right wing three from Salisbury short. Rebound made by Fletchall. Tipped out of bounds. Checking in here for Stanberry is going to be Calvin Smithson and Randall Harbor.
Full court pressure now for the Panthers.
McQueen brings ball across midcourt into the corner for Jensen. Gets it to McQuinn, now back to Jensen. Left elbow, shot. Just off the mark to the left. Rebound made by Zembles. Zembles for Brandon into the corner now for Summers. Drives baseline, has it knocked out of his hands, picked up by Tubbs. His shot from underneath the basket. Tough angle, can't get it to fall. Left wing three, McQueen, no good.
Pretty good pace right now to this game.
Yes. 3:30 left to play here in the first. It's a 6-5 ball game, and a travel going to be called here against Quentin Brandon. Ball just got away from him a little bit.
Again, almost a token pressure, and I know somebody goes, well, why do they do that? They're not trying to trap. They're not really trying to steal the ball. Maybe you try to slow the offense down. Maybe you try to wear them out a little bit.
Jensen from just inside the three-point arc, no good. Jensen with his own rebound, takes it and drives it in and puts it off glass for two.
And maybe that's a forerunner to some different type of pressure later on when you get lulled into sleep thinking it's going to be a soft pressure.
And Tubbs going to be called here for the travel before he can put it off the glass.
There's a Euro step.
Yep.
That
time was called a travel.
That time it was a travel.
Of course, as you say, a Euro step is a travel.
Well, to me it is, and there are officials that think that too.
Yes.
I mean, that's.
Driving McQueen.
Oh, nice take.
Puts up the shot, gets it to fall, and picks up the foul as well. Foul this time going to go against Chance Summers, his first team second. McQueen out to a big first quarter here, already 8 points here with 2:42 left to play in the first. Give him 9.
Well, he's had a great start, and that last play, Mound City tried to get to help. As we've said a lot of times, you get beaten one dribble and one step. You get beaten one dribble, one step, it's extremely hard, if not impossible, to really help.
Tubbs will pick up the foul, his first, team's third. Checking in now here for Trevor Tubbs is Chauncey Brown. Checking back in for Stanberry is Jordan Wright and Leo Fletchell. Checking also in here for Mound City is Preston Saxton.
Over the top.
McQueen and Jensen each get a breather here, and Stanberry going to take a timeout before a 5-second call. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations would like to remind you to mark your calendars for their annual Cattlemen's Dinner and Auction coming up March 25th at the Armory in Albany at 6 p.m. and their annual Tractor Pull July 8th in Stanberry. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry. 2:32 left to play in the opening quarter. And McQueen able to steal away the basketball on the inbounds. It was intended for him, but he had to steal it away there from Zembles, who tried to get his hands on it. Put it inside for Smithson, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds off the hands, that time of Preston Saxton.
Well, it almost looks like Mound City's doing what they can to try to keep the ball out of the hands of McQueen, and McQueen make somebody else try to bring it up.
Jordan Wright inside the paint. Goes up hard, can't get it to go. Ball tipped around. And it's going to go out of bounds here off of Stanberry.
Well, that's you almost thought that was either a travel or Wright kind of leaned in and pushed off with his off arm.
Heard a groan from the Mound City fans on that one as well, thinking it should have been a charge. They'll get it over to Preston Saxton, inside to Summers. Goes up, and he's going to be fouled, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul this time against Stanberry, going to go against Leo Fletchall. It'll be his first, team's third. Summers misses the first off the front right iron. And the second rolls around and falls in. Jordan Smith is going to be called here for the travel. And if not, that was going to be a steal there by Keaton Zembles that he was going to be able to put up and in for 2.
Yeah, I hate to say it traveling, but it might be a break, but that was a break for Stanberry.
Zembles with it in the backcourt. He'll bring it across midcourt. His team trails 11-6, 1:35 left in the first. And Saxton this time will be fouled on the baseline, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. And they're going to get Leo Fletchall again. That's going to be his second. Saxton misses this one off front iron. Checking back in, McQueen and Jensen. And also checking back in, Quentin Brandon. Colby McQuinn takes the seat here for Stanberry. Saxton's second free throw attempt is good.
What jumps out is your Stanberry's got 4 fouls, all of them shooting fouls.
Yes. Jensen left wing. Dribbles up to the high post, leaves this one off for McQueen. Trying to leave it off glass, can't get it to go. Wright pulls in the rebound. Driving, Decker Heidi. Little long on the shot, can't get it to go. Salisbury leaves this one off, and they're going to get a foul here against Stanberry, and going to the line here will be Chauncey Brown. Foul this time will go against Jensen. That's going to be his first, team's fifth. And Brown hits the first. Checking out here will be Calvin Smithson. Checking in Randall Harbor. Brown's second free throw is good. It's a 2-point ball game in favor of Stanberry. Just underneath a minute left to play here in the first quarter. McQueen, top of the key, spins. Leaves this one off for Wright. Into the corner to Harbor. Up top for Colby McQueen. McQueen baseline. Goes up and under, can't get it to go. Rebound made by Brown. Salisbury, 3. Drains it. 12-11, Mound City takes the lead here for the first time tonight. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Right in the corner for Jensen. Up top to McQueen. Underneath, 10 seconds, down to 7. McQueen drives, leaves it off for Jordan Wright. Jensen has the ball tipped out of bounds, off the hands, that time of Trevor Tubbs. So with 1.2 left here in the first quarter, Jensen will inbounds, look for them to try and get the ball into McQueen.
Oh,
stolen away. And at the buzzer, the shot too hard off the backboard on the shot that time from Preston Saxton. So after one quarter of play, it's a 12-11 Mound City lead. We're back to start the second in a moment here on Albany TV.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
Bank Northwest is a full-service bank offering checking, interest-bearing accounts, savings accounts, certificates of deposit, safe deposit boxes, as well as agricultural, real estate, business, and consumer loans. Bank Northwest features 5 locations in Northwest Missouri in Bethany, Cameron, Hamilton, Polo, and Stanberry, as well as 8 easy-to-use ATM locations throughout the area as well. Bank Northwest is your hometown bank covering Northwest Missouri. Bank Northwest, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Stanberry basketball to start out the second quarter of play. McQuinn drives, has it stripped away, out of bounds, and it's going to go here to Mound City as it hits off of a Stanberry leg.
Well, Stanberry led most of the first quarter, and Mound City only had 2 field goals, but one was a 3, and then also 7 for 10 from the free throw line in the first. And they pulled back into a 1-point lead.
Tubbs into the corner, Summers from 3, rolls out. Rebound made by Smithson. McQueen up top here for Stoll, into the corner for McQueen. Trying to send it into Smithson, ball tipped away. Leaves it off McQueen. Up for Stoll, left wing to McQueen. Into the corner for Harbor. Again, leaves it off for Colby McQuinn, left wing, deep 3. Misses it just left. Rebound is going to be pulled in by Salisbury. Tubbs trying to send in the corner. Picked back up by Tubbs. Up for Zembles. And the pass into the corner is going to be out of bounds. Checking back in will be Chauncey Brown, and for Stanberry, Fletchell Jensen, as well as Jordan Wright. McQueen gets the inbounds.
Ooh.
Trying to get it to McQueen, tipped around, pulled in by Zimbles, takes it and lays it in off the glass for
Well,
two.
I guess there's one thing the man-to-man pressure gets you. Because ordinarily you get it, if you got a ball handler, get it to him, clear out, and let him bring it up one-on-one. That time, offense didn't get out of the area and brought another defender into a trap situation.
McQuinn's shot from just inside the three-point arc, no good. Rebound made by Tubbs. Pass for Brown over top his head, picked up here by McQueen. Jensen up top for McQuinn. Back to Jensen from three. His shot long off back iron. (14-11), Mound City leads, 5:45 left to play in the second quarter. Brown from three in the corner. Long. Summers with the rebound, can't put it back. Jensen picks up the rebound here for Stanberry. And now McQueen leaves that one short from a deep two. Back in transition, laying it off the glass is Zimbles.
And picked up a foul on Jensen on top of that.
Foul against Jensen is going to be his second. Team sixth. And hitting the second free throw there is Zimbles. So Jensen will check out. Fletch will check out. As Smithson checks back in along with Randall Harbor.
And that time on the inbounds, you see a double team on McQuinn.
McQueen drives, baseline, leaves it off for Smithson on the block. Shot no good, gets his own rebound, goes back up. This time puts it up off glass for two. 17-13, 3 minutes gone in the second quarter. Summers on the block, trying to send it back for Tubbs. Picked up by Brandon, up top for Zimbles. And that one kind of in the middle there of Zimbles and Brown, and it sails out of bounds. Checking in for Mound City, Preston Saxton, as Trevor Tubbs will sit. McQuinn, top of the key here for Stanberry. And they're going to get a travel here against McQuinn. Zimbles got in there to try and force the jump ball, let his hands go, and McQuinn fell to the ground for the travel.
Zimbles has done a nice job on McQuinn so far.
Saxton left wing. Back up for Zimbles. Into the corner for Salisbury. Drives baseline, little runner. Can't get it to fall. Tipped around. Summers puts it in for two. (19-13) halfway through the second quarter of play. McQueen with the basketball, left corner here for the Bulldogs, and they're going to get a foul here against Mound City, against Chance Summers. That's going to be his second. He'll come out. Checking in for him is going to be Cole Gillenwater. McQueen has it stripped away, picked up here by Gillenwater, and he's going to be fouled.
You're going to get McQueen.
It could be, it's either going to be McQueen or it's going to be against Jordan Wright. And they're going to get this one against McQueen, his first. Team seventh. So at the line for the 1-and-1, here's Gillenwater. And he'll miss as the rebound's pulled in here by Stanberry. Fletchall gets it down to the block and not able to get it to fall that time as McQueen as it just rolls out.
Tough break.
Salisbury can't get the shot to fall. Smithson with the rebound. And then they're going to get the foul here against Salisbury. Foul against Salisbury, his first, team's fifth. And a timeout going to be called here by Mound City. We're back after this Petty General Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Hi, this is Dr. Fallon Steens, and I'd like to become your family's dentist. If you call Northwest Missouri home, you no longer need to drive for miles to visit the dentist. I personally invite you to contact our practice located in Stanberry. Our pledge to our patients is to provide exceptional care in a comfortable, friendly atmosphere. If you have public or private insurance coverage, chances are you may need to use it before the end of the year, and chances are we accept it. Exceptional dental care, close to home. I hope to see you soon. Dr. Fallon Steens, Family Dental in Stanberry. More smiles, fewer miles.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry. 3:19 left to play here in this second quarter. 19-13, Mound City with the lead. Stanberry with the basketball coming out of the Petty John Center timeout. Fletchall leaves this one off for Decker Heidi. And this one going to be knocked away out of bounds off the knee there of Cole Gillenwater. Heidi gives this one up here for Colby McQueen. Just underneath 3 minutes left to play in the opening half. Fletchall drives down to the paint, now leaves it off for Smithson. Turns around, puts up a shot, drains it. He thought about it for a while and finally put up the shot and got that one to fall. Zembles over for Quentin Brandon, cross court. Gillenwater able to keep it in play. Back up top here for Zembles. Pass tipped away here by McQueen. Leaves it off for McQueen. Goes up off glass for two.
Well, and you wonder, well, that maybe that gets McQuinn off and going here. Sometimes it just takes an easy basket.
That's his first points here of the night.
In fairness, he hasn't had a lot of real clean looks and has not forced a shot either.
Zembles right wing for Gillenwater. Back up top for Zembles. Inside, Gillenwater right wing three. Misses off iron. Rebound pulled in and put back in there by Preston Saxton. 21-17, 1:40 left to play here in the half. Trying to bring it down to Fletchall on the baseline. Saxton gets that one off and falls to the floor. Salisbury in the corner, Zembles. Back right wing, Saxton for three, going to be called for the travel.
Well, they hold their hand up like, what do they do? But we've seen it a couple times now where people, you need to crow hop as the pass is coming to you. They're catching it and then taking a crow hop.
Trevor Tubbs checks back in here for Mound City. As well does Jensen for Stanberry. Left wing here for Colby McQueen. Up top now for McQueen. Decker Heidi now for Wright. Into the corner to Jensen. McQueen with it right wing. Dribbles in. Puts up a tough shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebound pulled in here by Saxton. And then Salisbury has it go off the knee, out of bounds. .6 left to play here in the half. 21-17, Mound City with the lead here over Stanberry. Wright gets it inbounds here for McQueen. Up for Heidi, now for McQueen. Heidi from three. Off the mark. Rebound is going to be pulled in here by Salisbury. And now from three, Salisbury rolls around. Tubbs puts it back towards the basket, can't get it to go. Five seconds. McQuinn takes it off glass, gets the bucket and the foul with 1.8 remaining here in the quarter. And the foul going to go here against Preston Saxton. That's going to be his first. And McQuinn finishes off the three-point play. They're going to have to put some time back on the floor here. So I think they got a foul here.
No,
or something here. They had something here. Now they got to put some time back on the clock here.
I think Mound City just grabbed it and went. And they got to have the official handle it, I think.
So a warning then given to Mound City. It was 1.8 left here on the clock.
Yeah, that's.
Now they've got 8 seconds though. But it was 1.8. Now down to 6.3. So as we try and get the clock situation figured out here in Stanberry before now they've got 0.8, but it should be 1.8. We'll get set here for your Albany Hy-Vee halftime here in a moment. Now they've got it set here.
Hey. There we go.
So inbounds in here will be Trevor Tubbs. Salisbury shot at the buzzer, no good.
Yeah, we didn't get the clock started or stopped, either one, I think.
So 21-19 is the lead here for Mound City at the half. Remember, your halftime brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
During this time, there is nothing more in demand than fast, reliable internet service. So give Midwest Data a call in Mound City today at 877-405-8070 with residential and business fiber and wireless internet available for as low as $44.95 per month. So get to surfing the internet quick and faster now when you call Midwest Data in Mound City at 877-405-8070. That's 877-405-8070. Dr. Darcy Richardson of Northwest Chiropractic Clinic in Stanberry is committed to providing chiropractic solutions to address your unique needs. Whether you are experiencing back pain, neck pain, headaches, or even muscular tightness and tension from a fall or slip, Dr. Darcy Richardson can help. If your athlete has suffered an injury this sports season, call Dr. Darcy Richardson at 660-235-8037 to get your athlete ready for the next sports season. Northwest Chiropractic Clinic in Stanberry, adjusting you today for a better tomorrow. When you bank at H&B Bank, you bank with a financial institution that people trust. You also bank with an institution that handles decision-making locally. When you're in need of lending advice, turn to the bank that carries experience and compassion for every situation. With loans available for home mortgages, rural land, ag lending, and much more, you can trust that H&B Bank provides the right fit for all your needs. Come see the staff at the Stanberry branch and see how H&B Bank is making it possible. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Pineview Manor in Stanberry has been providing kind, gentle, and compassionate care for over 40 years. Pineview Manor is a skilled nursing facility that provides care for residents requiring a certain level of medical care that can't be met through home or other community services. Pineview Manor in Stanberry features physical, occupational, and speech therapy, as well as assisted living. Pineview Manor in Stanberry. There's someplace like home. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered.
So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Help you bring you tonight's broadcast of Mound City Stanberry boys basketball. BTC Bank, Penny John Auto Centers with locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany. The Albany Hy-Vee and the B&G in the Morning podcast. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. Northwest Cell. American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Northwest Chiropractic Clinic of Stanberry and Maryville. Bank Northwest. West Fork Tire and Auto of Stanberry. Pineview Manor in Stanberry. Dr. Fallon Steens, DDS of Stanberry. H&B Bank of Stanberry. Midwest Date of Mound City. The Stanberry and Mound City School Districts and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. Remember your halftime tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. Take a look here at the stats from the first half. Mound City shooting 6 for 20 from the field, 1 for 8 from behind the three-point arc, 10 for 14 from the free throw line. They are led in scoring at the moment. Keaton Zembles with 5 points, 4 points for Chance Summers, 3 points for Preston Saxon and Gavin Salisbury, 2 points for Trevor Tubbs and Quentin Brandon. For Stanberry, they're shooting 9 for 25 from the field, 0 for 4 from behind the three-point arc, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Colby McQueen with 9 points, all coming in the first quarter. Colby McQueen with 5, all coming in the second quarter. Calvin Smithson with 4, Adam Jensen with 2 points.
Well, what really jumps out at you, Stanberry got 5 more shots than Mound City does. Now, in fairness, some of those, the shots get waved off because Stanberry has fouled on a shot.
Yes.
At least, I think, 5 times.
Yeah.
And so that takes some of those away. 1 for 8 from the three-point line from Mound City. We had a similar thing with the girls.
I was going to say, you're going to say it's the same thing like the girls. They were 0 for 10, then I'm going 6 for 7 in the second half. You figure Mound City boys will kind of do about the same thing.
They're comfortable shooting it.
Yes.
And like I thought there were girls in the first half I thought went just a little quick with the three-point. I thought they tried to hurry their shot a little bit. Maybe the same thing with the boys. I don't know that that's anything other than maybe just a little adrenaline rush. For Stanberry, I thought they were on the verge of getting blown out. Just about the time they do that, they force a turnover. They got a three-point play by Colby McQuinn right at the end of the half that's got them back to within 1 point. One of the things I'd look at the second half is maybe you don't see McQuinn become a little more aggressive in the half court, a little more aggressive offensively. I don't say that as a negative thing, but Colby McQueen had a great start to the game.
Yes.
And then he cooled off some. Was a little bit snake bit. Just had a tough break on a couple of shots. Or Stanberry would be in the lead right now. But they're going to have to get points from somebody else. Maybe Jensen is that other person.
Yeah.
But right now you like where Mound City is. I thought they were cold to start the game. They finally did warm up a little bit, but they're still 30% on the night so far. So we look forward to the second half. Look for McQuinn to be more aggressive. Maybe look for Mound City to turn up the pressure a little bit more full court, and we'll see how it goes.
And we'll be back with the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
West Fork Tire and Auto in Stanberry can get you up and running when your vehicles fail this winter season. So if you run into trouble and tire work needs done, give West Fork Tire and Auto a call at 660-783-0011. They also have an on-the-farm service truck for when you run into problems on the farm. West Fork Tire on the southeast side of the square in Stanberry. Give them a call today, 660-783-0011, where they have service you can depend on with pricing you deserve.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations would like to remind you to mark your calendars for their annual Cattlemen's Dinner and Auction coming up March 25th at the Armory in Albany at 6 p.m. and their annual Tractor Pull July 8th in Stanberry. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay Unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry as we get set to start second half action. It's a 21-20 lead in favor of Mound City over Stanberry here in this 3-6 game. Mound City the 3 seed, Stanberry the 6 seed here at the Stanberry Invitational Tournament. Mound City girls already pick up a victory tonight by a final score of 50-41. Mound City boys looking to try and come up with a win here over Stanberry here in game number 2. For Mound City, they will bring out to start Gavin Salisbury along with Quentin Brandon, Trevor Tubbs, Chance Summers, and also out is Keaton Zembles. Mound City will start out with the basketball to start out the second half as well. And for Stanberry, they'll send out Jensen Fletchall, Colby McQueen, and Jordan Wright.
Stanberry comes out in a 2-3 zone.
Zembles sends it to the right wing here for Brandon. Back up top for Zembles, over to left wing to Tubbs. High post, and Brandon not able to get the shot to go, but does pick up his own rebound. He'll send it left wing here for Tubbs, up for Zembles. Inside Summers, and he is going to be fouled here inside the paint, as the foul is going to go against Colby McQuinn. That's going to be his second. Getting the ball inside, and Quentin Brandon shot too long off the glass, and then it goes out of bounds here off of Stanberry on the rebound. Tubbs gets it inside for Summers. His shot, no good. Tipped around, and then able to come away with it. This time is Salisbury. Quentin Brandon from 3, long. Rebound pulled in by Summers. Rolling around on the floor, picked up now by Jensen. Mound City with multiple chances. That trip down the floor, just not able to get any of them to fall.
Well, that's really a big break for Stanberry because they had a couple of turnovers there, had a foul, had a rebound, had it knocked out of their hands.
McQuinn goes up, puts it off glass for 2.
I wonder if that might not be one of the things they talked about at halftime in the Stanberry locker room. Nice take.
And then driving in and putting it off glass is Trevor Tubbs. McQueen brings ball across midcourt into the corner for Jensen. Back up top for McQuinn. Right wing to right. Trying to bring it inside for for Fletchall, and he's unable to corral the pass as it goes out of bounds.
There wasn't much of a window there for him to get it to him, and then a pass just couldn't be handled. Might have had a little bit, it was a tough play all the way around.
Yes.
Maybe a tough decision.
Summers drives baseline, can't get the shot to go, and they're going to get this one off the foot here at Trevor Tubbs. Bringing it across midcourt here is Colby McQuinn. Right wing for Jensen. Fletchall leaves this one off for McQueen, drives in, off glass, too hard, rebound, pulled in by Mound City, and a foul is going to go here against Fletchall. That'll be the third against Fletchall. Zembles takes it and puts it in off glass for 2. .5:20 left to play here in the third. McQuinn, left wing. Up for Jordan Wright. McQueen to McQuinn. Down to the block for Fletchall. Has it blocked away. And he's going to pick up now his 4th.
Yeah, I would assume he's madder at himself than he is at the officials. It was clearly a foul.
Yes. Well, I think he's upset he didn't get a foul
on the shot.
And then
I didn't think
committed
there was one there either.
Yeah.
It's a pretty clean block.
Brandon inside for Tubbs. Can't get the shot to go. Summers tips it around to himself. Can't get the shot to fall. Jensen pulls in the rebound. Quickly up to Randall Harbor from 3. Misses it short and to the right. Rebound pulled in here by Salisbury. Gavin Salisbury dribbles in. Leaves it for Summers. Off glass. Can't get it to go. Second shot opportunity. No good. Third chance is good there from Chance Summers. 27-22. Mound City leads. 4:20 left to play here in the third. Jensen with it in the corner up top for McQuinn.
And look, that was one of those where your teammates tease you about padding your offensive rebounding stats.
Yes. Smithson back in the corner. Jensen from 3. Off iron. Tipped around. Pulled in by Zembles. Left wing for Salisbury. Puts up a shot as he's falling to the ground. Summers with the rebound into the corner from 3. Tubbs, no good. Smithson comes away with the rebound here for the Bulldogs. Colby McQueen over to the right wing for McQuinn. Puts up a shot from the right elbow. No good. Rebound pulled in here by Quentin Brandon. Saxton and Brown ready to come back in at next check for Mound City. Salisbury for Zembles, back up to Salisbury. Decker Heidi, Jordan Wright ready to check back in here for Stanberry as this pass goes through the hands of Trevor Tubbs on the baseline.
Well, McQuinn just missed that pull-up jumper, but if you're an old school basketball guy, you like seeing that pull-up jump shot. That's in the modern era, that's kind of become the everybody
kind of
thinks
become
that's
extinct.
That's the low percentage play.
Yes. So in college of basketball, it's either a three-pointer or a dunk half the time.
Yep, or a drive to the basket and try to finish. Same thing in the pros.
Yes.
And that you like seeing that mid-range game. It's a good thing Michael Jordan didn't always listen to that.
Yeah. McQueen going to be fouled here on the floor. As the foul going to go here against Gavin Salisbury, sorry. Gavin Cameron we'll see in the late game tonight. Or Grant Cameron, sorry. Mixing all sorts of names together. Jordan Wright up top now here for Colby McQuinn. Right wing. Decker Heidi pass for McQueen. Tipped out of bounds off the hands. There's Salisbury. McQueen drives, stops, waits for the defender to go up, then goes up. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound pulled in by Zembles. Zembles brings it across midcourt, left wing. Salisbury, 3. No good. And Brown not able to pull in the rebound. He was looking for a foul on the rebound, doesn't get it. In full court pressure put on here by Mound City, 27-22. Mound City would lead 2.5, left to play in the third quarter.
Well, he was looking for a foul on the rebound. I'm not sure he got fouled, but I didn't think he knocked it out of bounds either. I thought Wright may have knocked it out of bounds.
McQueen dribbles, spins again, and has it rejected out of bounds. Off the hands that time of Chauncey Brown. Adam Jensen checks in along with Jaron Stoll. Smithson checks out along with Colby McQueen. 2:08 remains here in the third quarter, 27-22. The Panthers of Mound City with the lead over the Bulldogs of Stanberry. Gets the ball into Jensen, spins around, puts up a little hook shot. He'll be fouled, will go to line to shoot 2. Foul this time is going to go here against Chance Summers. That's going to be his 3rd. Jensen sinks the 1st. And sinks the 2nd as well. 27-24. 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter.
This is almost one of the games you think Mound City may have a comfortable lead. It's a 3-point game. Now it's 6.
And draining one is Gavin Salisbury from behind the arc. That's his 2nd from behind the arc tonight. McQuinn going to be fouled here on the drive. As the foul this time is going to go against Quentin Brandon, his 2nd. Team's 3rd. Right, left wing 3. McQuinn can't get it to go. Rebound is going to be pulled in here by Trevor Tubbs. Up top for Salisbury. Spins, takes it. Can't get the shot to go against some bigs inside for Stanberry. Now bringing it back. Here will be Colby McQuinn. From the free throw line. Drains it. 30-26. It's a 4-point lead for Mound City. And a travel going to be called here against Preston Saxton.
That's where I think McQuinn operates best, is that 15-foot pull-up. I won't say he operates the best, but he's really effective in that shot.
McQueen brings ball across midcourt here for the Bulldogs. And he's going to be called for the double dribble.
I think he was going to make a pass, and then his teammate went back door, and he tried to readjust.
Zembles sends it right wing for Saxton. Up top for Zembles, over to left wing here for Brandon. And the pass to Chauncey Brown over his head, out of bounds to the Mound City bench. Over to left wing for Jensen, stolen away here by Tubbs. Takes it, off glass, no good. And then Saxton can't get it to go. Jensen takes it, can't get that one to go either. Rebound pulled in by Mound City. Quickly sending it up. Brown, shot good. Nice feed that time from Zembles. 3 seconds left. McQueen's shot no good after it's tipped by Zembles, and the shot no good there at the buzzer from Mound City. We'll go to the fourth quarter with Mound City leading 32-26 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Bank Northwest is a full-service bank offering checking, interest-bearing accounts, savings accounts, certificates of deposit, safe deposit boxes, as well as agricultural, real estate, business, and consumer loans. Bank Northwest features 5 locations in Northwest Missouri in Bethany, Cameron, Hamilton, Polo, and Stanberry, as well as 8 easy-to-use ATM locations throughout the area as well. Bank Northwest is your hometown bank covering Northwest Missouri. Bank Northwest, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Dr. Fallon Steens, and I'd like to become your family's dentist. If you call Northwest Missouri home, you no longer need to drive for miles to visit the dentist. I personally invite you to contact our practice located in Stanberry. Our pledge to our patients is to provide exceptional care in a comfortable, friendly atmosphere. If you have public or private insurance coverage, chances are you may need to use it before the end of the year, and chances are we accept it. Exceptional dental care, close to home. I hope to see you soon. Dr. Fallon Steens, Family Dental in Stanberry. More smiles, fewer miles.
And coming out of the quarter timeout, it's Stanberry basketball. They trail heading in here to the fourth quarter. Jensen sending it inside for Colby McQuinn. Leaves it off for Smithson. Back out to McQueen. Drives, spins. Up for McQuinn up at the free throw line, and he's going to be a 3-second call, I think, going to go against Jensen inside. 32-26 Mound City with the lead here over Stanberry. Right wing for Salisbury. Inside to Tubbs. Now Salisbury going to be called for the travel before he can get the dribble down.
Neither team has changed defenses very much here. Bulldogs have stayed in their 2-3. Mound City stayed in some full court pressure, sometimes token, sometimes they turn it up a little bit. Usually if Stanberry doesn't clear when they get the ball to their ball handler.
McQueen gets it down to Jensen in the corner. Spins just in front of the left elbow, drains it.
Tough shot by Jensen.
Zembles over to Quentin Brandon. Pass tipped away here by McQueen. Spins out of his shoe, or actually spins Zembles out of his shoe. Can't get the shot to fall. Back in transition is Tubbs. He'll try and take it coast to coast. His shot off the mark. They're going to call an official's timeout to let Zembles get his shoe back on here. Checking back in, Leo Fletchall. He's got 4 fouls here with 6:40 left here in the fourth quarter. His team trails by 4. All inbounds here for Wright. Gets it up front here to Jensen. McQuinn, deep 3. Can't get this one to go. Rebound is going to be picked up here by Salisbury. Quickly up for Zembles, stolen away by McQuinn. Fakes the feed to McQueen. Can't get the shot to go. Zembles with the rebound, and a timeout going to be called here by Mound City with 6:15 left here in the fourth quarter. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
During this time, there is nothing more in demand than fast, reliable internet service. So give Midwest Data a call in Mound City today at 877-405-8070 with residential and business fiber and wireless internet available for as low as $44.95 per month. So get to surfing the internet quick and faster now when you call Midwest Data in Mound City at 877-405-8070. That's 877-405-8070. Dr. Darcy Richardson of Northwest Chiropractic Clinic in Stanberry is committed to providing chiropractic solutions to address your unique needs. Whether you are experiencing back pain, neck pain, headaches, or even muscular tightness and tension from a fall or slip, Dr. Darcy Richardson can help. If your athlete has suffered an injury this sports season, call Dr. Darcy Richardson at 660-235-8037 to get your athlete ready for the next sports season. Northwest Chiropractic Clinic in Stanberry, adjusting you today for a better tomorrow.
Mound City basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Right wing, Salisbury, 3, off iron. And then they're going to get Trevor Tubbs here on the over-the-back call. That'll be his second, team's fourth.
Well, Stanberry certainly had their opportunities here. They just haven't been able to hit a shot to close the gap.
Been a little snake bitten around the basket as well. They've had some, like we said, good opportunities, taken some nice shot selections, just haven't quite gotten them to fall. McQuinn leaves it for Decker Heidi, little runner from the baseline, leaves it short. And they're going to get a foul here against Heidi. That'll be his first, team's fourth. Each team with 4 team fouls with 5:45 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Zembles brings it across, sends it right wing, gets it in for Tubbs, and his shot blocked, goes up again, puts it in off glass for 2. McQueen has it go out of bounds, I believe, off of Zembles. McQueen to inbounds. Gets it in for McQueen. Inside the paint, has it blocked away here by Salisbury. Salisbury quickly up for Tubbs. Back to Salisbury for Zembles. The Salisbury left wing. Tubbs up at the free throw line. Back out, right wing. Brandon inside for Tubbs, into the corner for Brandon. For Zembles. Inside again for Tubbs. Trying to send it left wing. Pass tipped away. Picked up here by Decker Heidi.
Well, remember the score 32-28 because Mound City had a 4-point lead, and we were on that score for a long time.
Yes. And Jensen with a shot from the free throw line.
And Stanberry was just unable to close the gap, and give credit to Mound City's defense for that, too.
Yes. Smith's on the right, ready to check back in here for Stanberry at the next stoppage. Left wing Salisbury up top for Zembles. Back again, Salisbury. Sends a cross court for Brandon. Salisbury left wing. Stanberry stays in that zone defense here. They'll get it inside to Chance Summers on the block, and that one just rolls out on him. That one looked like it was ready to drop and then jumped back out.
Everything went well. Got deep into the post. Little baby hook.
And a timeout going to be called here by Stanberry. A full Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
When you bank at H&B Bank, you bank with a financial institution that people trust. You also bank with an institution that handles decision-making locally. When you're in need of lending advice, turn to the bank that carries experience and compassion for every situation. With loans available for home mortgages, rural land, ag lending, and much more, you can trust that H&B Bank provides the right fit for all your needs. Come see the staff at the Stanberry branch and see how H&B Bank is making it possible. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Pineview Manor in Stanberry has been providing kind, gentle, and compassionate care for over 40 years. Pineview Manor is a skilled nursing facility that provides care for residents requiring a certain level of medical care that can't be met through home or other community services. Pineview Manor in Stanberry features physical, occupational, and speech therapy, as well as assisted living. Pineview Manor in Stanberry. There's someplace like home.
Just a little over halfway through the fourth quarter of play, 34-30. Mound City with the 4-point lead here over Stanberry. And it will be Stanberry basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. McQueen with the basketball up at the top of the key. Sends it right wing for McQuinn. Just in front of the free throw line. Hits off front iron. Rebound. Pulled in here by Salisbury. Zembles brings the ball across midcourt for Tubbs. Into the corner to Salisbury. Up for Zembles. Left wing to Summers.
Bulldogs going to man here, I believe.
Tubbs inside the paint, going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul this time is going to go against Calvin Smithson, and that is going to be his first, team's 5th. Trevor Tubbs sinks the first. The second hits off back iron.
Well, a little bit of a change. That's the first trip to the free throw line for Mound City in the half. They shot a bunch in the first half.
McQuinn shot blocked by Tubbs. Tubbs gets it back on the block, spins, puts up the shot, can't get it to fall, and Wright comes away with the rebound. Colby McQuinn takes it to the hoop. Shot off the mark, comes away with his own rebound, but it's going to go off his fingertips out of bounds.
Now Stanberry with a little pressure of their own, a little man-to-man full court.
And they're going to get Jordan Wright on the foul.
I got to think that was an attempt to get them to where they can put them on the line.
35-30. It's a 5-point Mound City lead. 2:43 left to play in the fourth. Again, that foul by Wright gives Stanberry 16 fouls. Next one will put Mound City at the line for the 1-and-1. And this one going to go out of bounds here off the hands of Quentin Brandon. 2.5 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 35-30 Mound City with the lead. McQueen with the basketball for the Bulldogs. Spins, puts up the shot inside the paint. Misses just right. Rebound. Pulled in by Quentin Brandon.
Yeah, they just can't get him down. McQuinn has become a little more aggressive offensively, and he's just having trouble getting the shot to drop.
Zembles is going to be fouled. We'll go to the line for the 1-and-1 here. McQueen going to be called for the foul with 2:04 left here in the fourth quarter. That'll be the second against McQueen. Zembles hits the first. And he'll hit the second as well. He's got 9 here in the ball game. Colby McQuinn puts up the shot and again can't get it to fall.
Just rims in and out.
Yes. That's been happening for both teams so far here in the ball game. Just can't get anything to fall. Zembles top of the key. Over for Trevor Tubbs with 1.5, and he's going to be fouled by Jordan Wright. The foul by Wright is going to be his third, team's 8th. Tubbs misses on the free throw. Rebound is going to be picked up here by Colby McQuinn for Jordan Wright.
Thought he might have had a look at a three there.
Fletchall drives in, loses it. It's going to be pulled away here by Salisbury. Jensen comes away with the loose ball. He'll put up a shot from 3, and it rolls out on him.
Well, how many in and outs have we seen here?
And then a travel going to be called here as Gavin Salisbury trying to pull in the rebound. Gets called for the travel. Up to the top of the key, Fletchell drives in, and his shot blocked away. Goes right though to Jordan Wright, who puts it up and in for two. And then McQueen going to be called here for the foul. Going to the line here for the 1-and-1. Again is Zembles. This will be the last 1-and-1 here for Mound City. They lead by 5. From here on out, they'll shoot 2 free throws with just underneath a minute left here in the fourth quarter.
I'm not sure this is who you wanted to foul, but you don't have a lot of choice.
And Zembles hits the first. Misses on the second. Rebound pulled in by McQuinn. 38-32. McQuinn, 3. Drains it. So 38-35, 46.3 left here in the fourth quarter. We're back after this Petty John Olmo Center timeout here on Albany TV.
West Fork Tire and Auto in Stanberry can get you up and running when your vehicles fail this winter season. So if you run into trouble and tire work needs done, give West Fork Tire and Auto a call at 660-783-0011. They also have an on-the-farm service truck for when you run into problems on the farm. West Fork Tire on the southeast side of the square in Stanberry. Give them a call today, 660-783-0011, where they have service you can depend on with pricing you deserve.
Pettyjohn Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Pettyjohn's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry following the Petty John Auto Center timeout. It's Mound City basketball. They lead here by 3, 38-35. The next foul against Stanberry will send Mound City to the line here for 2 free throws. And I figure if once Mound City gets the ball across midcourt, that'll be when Stanberry will foul. They come away with a steal. Trying to get to McQuinn. Ball knocked away. And it's going to be picked up here by Mound City. And a timeout called here by Mound City with 41.4. We're back after another Petty John Olmo Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolbus a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
41.4 left to play here in the fourth quarter, 38-35. Mound City with a 3-point lead here over Stanberry. Mound City with the basketball coming out of the Petty John Olmo Center timeout.
You don't need to be in a big hurry to foul. If you don't, you might have got your guy. We don't know who they want to foul, but
so Heidi picks up the foul. That's his second.
I mean, you could probably run it down to 30 seconds, but I think they obviously got the guy they wanted to put on the line.
Trevor Tubbs has gone to the line a couple of times tonight. Misses on the first here. Leo Fletchall checks back in here for Decker Heidi. On the floor for Stanberry, Jensen, Fletchall, McQuinn, Wright, and McQueen. Second free throw from Tubbs, rolls out, no good. Jensen with the rebound.
Well, if you look at the results, they got the right guy. Yeah. Now, do you want the 3? Do you want to try to get a quick 2?
They'll get the ball into McQuinn's hands. Shot from the baseline, drains it. And now a timeout going to be called. 18.1, it's a 30-second timeout. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
B&G in the Morning is a weekly podcast with co-hosts Brett Williams and Gavin Schaus. Every week, we cover the biggest stories from Missouri 8-man football, the NFL, the NBA, and more. We also do player interviews. Our goal is to keep you updated on what's going on in the sports world without the clickbait headlines. Hear us on Spotify, Anchor, and Facebook giving our opinions on the biggest sports news every week.
18 seconds remain here in this fourth quarter. It's a 1-point ball game in favor of Mound City over Stanberry. Mound City with the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Inbounding will be Chance Summers. They get the ball inbounds here for Salisbury. He is going to be fouled here with 15.3, and the foul going to go against Colby McQueen. That's going to be his third.
Good set by Coach Ottman to get the ball in the hands of, because we were thinking you really would rather not foul Salisbury or Zembles.
Yes. And Salisbury sinks the first. The biggest thing, though, this will only get up to a one-possession game.
Well, it's too early to foul, but
yes.
If it gets under 5, do you go ahead and foul and put them on the line?
So
they're going to try to set a screen, I would assume, for, he's just going to take it.
Off the top of the iron, no good, 6.5. As Zembles comes away with the rebound. And the foul.
Well, and I don't fault.
Is going to go against Jordan Wright. That's his fourth.
You don't fault McQuinn. You don't want to give yourself just one chance to win here.
But now, again, you've got Zembles at the free throw line, who so far has been pretty lights out as he sinks the first. And now a timeout going to be called here by Mound City, with Mound City up 6.5. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
6.5 remains here in the ball game. Zembles at the line for one more. It's right now at a two-possession ball game. They're going to bring in one player here to try and rebound, and that's Chance Summers. Well, I don't think Coach Ottman is very happy with Chance Summers being in there. Well, he comes away with the rebound, though. And now a foul of 4.3 going to the free throw line here will be Quentin Brandon. So, again, I don't believe Coach Ottman was happy about that. Now he sends him out.
Did he go out after he got the ball?
I was thinking that might be, though. Either way, Quentin Brandon misses the first. Misses the second as well. McQuinn. No good. 41-37 is the final. We're back with your BTC Bank postgame, tonight's Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game when we come back in a moment.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winter Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winter Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winter Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. To order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items, call Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winter Circle North.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolbus a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry. It's a 41-37 victory for Mound City tonight over Stanberry. Let's take a look here at the unofficial stats from the ball game. For Mound City, they shoot 12 for 46 from the field, 2 for 13 from behind the three-point arc, 17 for 29 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Keaton Zimbles with 11 points, 8 points for Gavin Salisbury, 7 points for Trevor Tubbs, 6 points for Chance Summers, 3 points for Preston Saxton. Quentin Brandon also throws in a couple of points tonight for Mound City as well. For Stanberry, they shoot 16 for 52 from the field, 1 for 7 from behind the three-point arc, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring tonight by Colby McQuinn with 14 points, Colby McQueen with 9, Adam Jensen with 8, 4 points for Calvin Smithson, 2 points for Jordan Wright. And tonight's winner, Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game, is going to go to Keaton Zimbles. He finishes tonight with 11 points, hit some big free throws down the stretch tonight, Mike. Also had to do a lot bringing the ball down the court here for Mound City.
Well, and I thought he did a pretty good job on Stanberry's leading scorer, Colby McQuinn, too. Now, McQuinn got loose for a couple of shots late, but I thought Zimbles did a pretty good job on him defensively, and give him a lot of credit. Could have gone to a couple of different people. Salisbury was a consideration as well, but I think Keaton Zimbles, I think, is a good choice.
We'll be back with our next game, the King City Worth County Girls, when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.